Hello guys, my name is Sanket. In this video, I'm going to talk about Models API in Salesforce. So in one of our previous video, we talked about agent API, how to call an agent through an API and accessing the same agent through an Apex class. Similar to agent API, we have models API. So basically, these models are behind engine of every agent we have in Salesforce. So we will see that how we can call those models directly, like not as an agent, but how you are consider this, right? Let's say you want to directly make a call to GPT 5.5. So generally, if you have to do that in some other application, you go and purchase credits, then you will get an API key. You will make use of API key to do the call, right? But in Salesforce, because trust is important factor here, so Salesforce routes every models API call through instant trust layer, which gives us confidence to make use of models API to build any application on Salesforce platform. And you can access these models API from outside Salesforce as well. Let's say you are building some application and trying to host somewhere else, you can directly make a call from there also. So it has four capabilities. It can generate chat, it can generate embeddings, it can generate text, and you can submit the feedback. So to demonstrate here, what I'm going to do is I will show you how to generate text here. So this is my method. I will just walk you through the code quickly. So this is the standard way of calling models API call through an Apex. This is the wrapper AI platform dot models API dot create generation name and the prompt. So here I am setting that into the request body. So once we get the response, we parse it, right? And then showing the response in the debug log. So I'm going to make a call here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this models API demo.generate text. And this is my prompt saying do a research on models API Salesforce. And this is my model name. Where I got this model name? I got this model name from the list of supported models. You can get all the model provide all the major like famous frontier model over here. I'm going to test Anthropic Cloud Opus 4.7, which is hosted on Amazon Bedrock, but it is behind the Salesforce trust boundary. And each of every models API call goes through instant trust layer. So let us make this call here. I'm going to say execute, and it should have called the API and it had some error. Let us fix this. Okay, so what I found is I had an extra space here. So ultimately it was sending the wrong API name. But yeah, let us send the same prompt again without the invalid space over there. So it should make the call appropriately this time. And it should bring the response. I'm printing the exact text coming from the model based on my prompt, exact response. So yeah, it is done. Let us see the debug only. So you can see, right, it has brought me all the result, right? I talked about research on Salesforce model API and it did the research and provided me the response. So yeah, this is pretty useful if really we want to build something on top of Salesforce or any other application by making sure that all the API calls are going through an instant trust layer and behind the Salesforce trust boundary. So it is useful. Not only this, you can also like build if you want to build not want to use the agent force agent script, but you have a use case where you want to just build a chat application, let's say somewhere else. So you can use chat generation feature of this. At the same time, we can also generate the embeddings and we can do the submit feedback. You can try. I will paste all these classes in one of our GitHub repo. You can access all of these. Thank you for watching.